All right. So I tried to do this on Blog Talk today and it was not letting me. Um, so I kind of came over here. I may go back to Blog Talk if they fix their crap. I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of searching around for a platform as well as my audience. So some of my destinations won't get comments. It looks like everything I'm using. Oh, my Facebook profile may not be getting it. I do believe my streams are public. Let's go double check, I guess, my stuff on Facebook and make sure my really know. Um, how do I answer in here? Do I? Uh, Hopefully, people get on and start listening. That would be cool. Or even joining me. I think I could put that. We're here. This is what we're doing. I have no watchers currently. That's okay because, just starting all this stuff. I wonder if I can add more stuff. See if I can add another one. Let's see if I can do Facebook pages, maybe. Continuous red, continuous red. Let's see if I can do it on Journey. Okay. So I am live right now. My stuff here. What did it do to me? Right? Okay, someone found that one and saved the changes. Ah, I see. I'm not allowed to do it on Twitter, so that's good to know. And let's see if I can do it on. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so this is good. We're good. Um, so where's everybody at? Huh? Huh? So I have stuff. Let's do this. Uh, you know, hey, lovelies! It's about to get weird. I love you all, each and every one of you out there listening. I do hold a space of love for you. So, welcome to this very first episode of an old show with a new name, and hopefully, your still favorite your still favorite host, me, Red Gypsy from Journey into Freedom, aka Chip. So, why the name change? Because why not? I've journeyed into freedom. Know what I found? Freedom. I am there. I achieved it. And with it came a peace I have never known. Now I'm living in my best magical life with new hobbies and brands. Yep, unicorn thug life. Let's talk about this name, shall we? So I have started beekeeping. So we'll be talking about bees a whole lot on these episodes. So just be prepared. I kind of want this to have that brand that we can come on here and we can talk about bees and things bee related and everything bees and you know, there's no real bee buzz stations. I'd like to be one. Along with a couple other things. The homestead life is still here. It's gotten better, of course. I've been uh, out of the weed industry, kind of bowed out gracefully with that, and kind of took a downward spin on it a little bit. I didn't really want to do, I don't know. It was taking a toll. I got really sick. Um, had to fight some things. Um, blood problems, blood cancers. Just dealing with that. Trying to get back on track. Um, I won't lie, I'm not off grid like I used to be anymore. Um, I do now have electric and running water and all of these things that I didn't used to have before. I do have them now, so that's always good that I do have that going on. Ooh, jeez. Um, Super happy about that. Well, to be just kind of doing a check for everybody. Nobody's quite made it back this way yet. Uh, so my other show, JIF, Journey into Freedom, it was a good show. It did a lot. I did it with Freedomizer Radio. That was a good run. No hard feelings. Left to start with Freedom Revolution Network, and that kind of just, again, no hard feelings, just going in different directions at the moment and not being able to connect and get things done the way I like. And it just caused me to need to find other options and platforms, which I feel like I'm doing. I did branch out on Blog Talk, trying to do it through Blog Talk, and I may go back there. I'm not 100% sure. As you know, Blog Talk has always been a favorite. I really do enjoy that people can call in and join me and go live with me and just do all that stuff. That's always nice. Um, Jess was supposed to be here to be co-hosting with me, but we couldn't get Blog Talk working earlier. We wanted to be doing these shows around 1 in the afternoon on Wednesdays. I may be doing more shows. I'm becoming more and more comfortable with the idea of doing them by myself. Um, so I now own and operate Unicorn Thug Apiary and Delectables. I sell all sorts of amazing things with honey and goat's milk and infused herb things such as infused honey, health gummies, soaps, lotions, bath bombs. I'm also learning to do some belly dancing and getting certified to teach it and hold my own classes one day too, to just be a little bit more magical. And I'm hoping to be able to maybe share some of that on here as I progress and get further into it. Then I'm still doing my Oracle card guidance and readings on and off the show by phone or lives only. I'm also doing my pendulum dowsings, the full moon news, my local events, things with guest spots, Everyday Life Ranch, Colorado Live, just all the things that you're used to, plus so much more. We were going to be starting at half an hours, but then I did pay over Blog Talk to do up to 2 hours, supposedly daily. I'm not sure if it's really going to let me do that or not. Gotta, I guess, wait and see if I can even get Blog Talk working. In the meantime, I am going to be using this, and even if I do get Blog Talk working, then what I will probably be doing is uploading episodes of my Blog Talk over here. I'm really trying to make a go of this again. if I start getting followers and everything starts getting back, then I may up times. With Blog Talk, I was going to do the live call-ins. With this, there is the thing where I can invite everyone. Which is also nice. You know. So there's all that going on. That's basically the rundown of what's happening with that. I'm gonna try to catch everybody up with my everydays: the goats, the llamas, the horses, the chickens, the bees, the honeys, the mountain, the cheese making, the lotions, the salves, my new Levo machine, herb conversations, just everything that you're used to and more. Like I said, kind of going in that new direction of I've been there, I've experienced freedom, and now I'm living my best unicorn thug life. I had a friend of mine jokingly tell me that I reminded him of a unicorn thug because, I'm bright, I'm happy, but, at the same time, I won't take any caca off nobody. And he's like, it was a joke. And well, I took it serious and I ran with it. And there we are. So that being kept in mind, I do want to do our things that we're used to, right? Let's get back into some swing of things. I don't know how to play my audio that I had up earlier. I thought I knew how to play it, but I guess I really don't. Oh, here we go. So, we should be used to this.
All of you. I consider myself a pretty patient guy. I mean, look at the Grand Canyon. It took millions of years to get it right. And about evolution, boy, nothing is slower than designing that whole Darwinian thing to take place, cell by cell and gene by gene. And I have been patient through your fashions, your civilizations, wars, and schemes, and the countless ways that you take me for granted until you get yourselves into big trouble again and again. I want to let you know about some of the things that started ticking me off. First of all, your religious rivalries are driving me up a wall. Enough already. Let's get one thing straight. These are your religions, not mine. I'm the whole enchilada. I'm beyond them all. Every one of your religions claims that there's only one of me, which, by the way, is absolutely true, but in the very next breath, each religion claims that it's my favorite one, and each claims its Bible was written personally by me, and that all of the other Bibles are man-made. Oh, me. How do I ever begin to put a stop to such complicated nonsense? All right. Listen up now. I am your father and mother, and I don't play favorites among my children. Also, I hate to break it to you, but I don't write. My longhand is awful, and I've always been more of a doer anyway. So all of your books, including those Bibles, were written by men and women. They were inspired men and women. They were remarkable people, but they also made mistakes here and there, and I made sure of that so that you would never trust a written word rather than your own living heart. You see, one human being, to me, even a bum on the street, is worth more than all of the holy books in the world. That's just the kind of a guy I am. My spirit is not an historical thing. It's alive, right now, as fresh as your next breath. Holy books and religious rites are sacred and powerful, but they are not more so than the least of you. They were only meant to steer you in the right direction, not to keep you arguing with each other, and certainly not to keep you from trusting your own personal connection with me. Which brings me to my next point about your nonsense. You act like I need you and your religions to stick up for me or win souls. For my sake, please don't do me any favors. I can stand quite well on my own, thank you. I don't need you to defend me. I don't need constant credit. I just want you to be good to each other. And another thing, I don't get all worked up over money or politics, so stop dragging my name into your dramas. For example, I swear to me that I never threatened Oral Roberts. I never rode in any of Rajneesh's Rolls Royces, and I never told Pat Robertson to run for president. And I have never, ever had a conversation with Jim Baker or Jerry Falwell or Jimmy Swaggart. Of course, come Judgment Day, I certainly intend to. Now, the thing is, I want you to stop thinking of religion as some sort of a loyalty pledge to me. The true purpose of your religions is so that you can become more aware of me, not the other way around. Believe me, I know you already. I know what's in each of your hearts. And I love you anyway, with no strings attached. So lighten up and enjoy me. That's what religion's best for. What you seem to forget is how mysterious I am. You look at the petty differences in your scriptures and you say, well, if this is the truth, then that can't be. But instead of trying to figure out my paradoxes and unfathomable nature, which, by the way, you never will, why not open your hearts to the simple common threads of every religion? You know what I'm talking about. Play nice with each other. Love and respect everyone. Be kind. Even when life is scary or confusing, take courage and be of good cheer, for I'm always with you. And learn how to be quiet so that you can hear my still small voice. I don't like to shout. Leave the world a better place by living your life with dignity and gracefulness. For you are my own child. Hold back nothing from life. For the parts of you that can die surely will, and the parts that can't won't. So don't worry. Be happy. I stole that last line from Bobby McFerrin, but who gave it to him in the first place? Simple stuff now. Why do you keep making it so complicated? It's like you're always looking for an excuse to be upset. And I am very tired of your main excuse. Do you think I care whether you call me God or Yahweh or Jehovah, Allah, Wakatonka, Brahma, Father, Mother, even the void of Nirvana? Do you think I care which of my special children you feel closest to? Jesus, Mary, Buddha, Krishna, Muhammad, or any of the others? You can call me and my special ones any name you choose, if only you will go about my business of loving one another as I love you. How can you keep neglecting something so simple? No, I am not telling you to abandon your religions. Enjoy your religions. Honor them. Learn from them. Just as you should enjoy, honor, and learn from your parents. But do you walk around telling everyone that your parents are better than theirs? Your religion, like your parents, may always have the most special place in your heart. I don't mind that at all. And I don't want you to combine all of the great traditions into one big mess. Each religion is unique for a reason. Each has a unique style so that people can find the best path for themselves. But, my special children, the ones that your religions revolve around, all live in the same place, in my heart. And they get along perfectly, I assure you. The clergy must stop creating a myth of sibling rivalry where there is none. My blessed children of earth, the world has grown too small for your pervasive religious bigotries and confusion. The whole planet is now connected by air travel, satellite dishes, telephones, fax machines, rock concerts, diseases, and mutual needs and concerns. Get with the program. If you really want to help me celebrate the birthday of my son Jesus, then commit yourselves to figuring out how to feed your hungry and clothe your naked and protect your abused and shelter your poor, and just as important, make your own everyday life a shining example of kindness and good humor. I've given you all of the resources you need if only you abandon your fear of each other and begin living and loving and laughing together. Finally, my children everywhere, remember whose birthday you honor on what you call Christmas Day, December 25, and the fearlessness with which he chose to live and die. As I love him, so do I love each of you. Now, I am not really ticked off. Not really. I just wanted to grab your attention because I hate to see you suffer. But I gave you free will. So what can I do now other than try to influence you through
All right,
persuasion
lovelies.
and a little old-fashioned guilt and manipulation? After all, you know, I am the original Jewish mother. I just want you to be happy. And I'll sit in the dark. I really am, indeed, I swear, with you always, always. Trust in me. Your one and only God. End quote. Paul Harvey. Good day. From now on, I'm quoting an open letter from God. My dear children, and believe me, that is all of you, I consider myself a pretty patient guy. I mean, look at the Grand Canyon. It took millions of years to get it right. And about evolution, boy, nothing is slower than designing that whole Darwinian thing to take place, cell by cell and gene by gene. And I have been patient through your fashions, your civilizations, wars, and schemes, and the countless ways that you take me for granted.
All right, lovelies. That's my usual Paul Harvey that you're used to at the beginning of every episode. I'm going to be changing that, I think. But for now, we're going to keep it because it's still pretty relevant. Meanwhile, let's do our guidance for the week, our oracle guidance. This is going to be, which is a big thing for me right now. Pallas Athena is our she is our guide that has stepped up. And that's well, let's see what she's got to say right now. I think it could be an important thing. So with her, let's talk about Athena, Pallas Athena, a little bit first, okay? So she's the Grecian goddess of wisdom. She became the patroness of Athena in a contest with the ocean god Poseidon. The term Pallas is one that's often given to the Greek deities, and more common name, just Athena. She's a war goddess who uses wisdom instead of weapons to win conflicts, and we call upon Athena for help with any conflict or any situation calling for wisdom. Now, her message is to detach from drama. This is our weekly guidance, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all adult ages, okay? This is it, man. So detach from the drama. So if you've been drawn into anything upsetting, especially in the world of human egos, and it focuses on drama. It's nothing more than a story. The drama feels very frightening, but this is to come to you to give you a helping hand, to find your way out of the story, to detach you from the drama of that story, so that you're not going to keep getting pulled into the plots, the twists, the turns, the characters, everything involved with that drama. You don't need it this week. So we're gonna revert, and let's view everything as a movie, and let's see a resolved or at least happy ending. um you're gonna have compassion for everyone involved. you you just can't let it pull you down in any way. You need to focus on positive. You need to bring about positive resolution. So let go at the attempt to make everyone happy in the situation, because that's never going to happen. You need to let others make their own choices in life and just sit back and let them make those choices. You need to not delay your life's purpose because you're busy focusing on other people's issues. And you need to avoid gossiping about or judging anyone else right now. This is that's our weekly guidance or daily guidance, whatever it's going to be. Every time I do a show, we'll have a guidance. Right now, we're going to say weekly. I may be starting to do shows on a more regular basis. We're going to just wait and see how things start playing out. But that's our weekly guidance this week. If anybody's wanting a card reading, please know that I do those. They are available. I will be doing some free ones. Hopefully, if people start showing up, listening, getting on here. Okay. Now, let's do our full moon July news. What's moon news? Let's cover that first. So, moon news is something that I started a long time ago. And years and years and years ago now, on Journey into Freedom on freedomizerradio.com, with Proof Negative and all of his great people over there. Now, I started Moon News and I didn't know what I was starting. It was just kind of a cool thing that I thought would be neat. So what I do is I go and I look at the moon, I look at all of the things about the full moon, and I take everything about it and I transfer it into a way that tells us a little bit of where the month is going to head according to astrology and the moon and the energies and everything combined in that. So let's get on with it. The full moon this month is going to be on July 21st. That's just right around the corner. Not too far from now, which is good. Back to what I'm saying here. Okay, so it's July 21st, right around the corner. So it's going to bring in, this is the full moon that's bringing in the last half of our year, right? So this is what's setting the trend for the rest of the year. Last month was exactly middle of the year. Now we're 1 month past exactly middle. And so this is going to just kind of let us know what's the big ball of wax is going to be. So, that being kept in mind, this is called the buck, the hay, or the thunder moon. They're also saying it's another supermoon. Now, we all know, if you are familiar with me, you know how I feel about a supermoon. For those that don't, let's go over what I think about the issues. So the definition of supermoon when they started throwing it around was that the moon was closer to the earth than has ever been recorded before in history. Now, my thing is that if every few months we have another supermoon, that means that that it's got to be closer and closer and closer. So are we just like the movie Don't Look Up, and the moon is about to like crash into us eventually at some point? We're just ignoring that fact, or are we just throwing around some loose terminology that doesn't really mean anything, but ooh, it sounds really neat. But that aside, let's move forward. Um, let's get back on track, right? Focus. So the full hay moon will be the second as well as the last full moon within Capricorn, and then Leo season is going to begin the very next day. So the 22nd is going to start Leo. This is going to usher out Capricorn kind of softly and then bring in Leo kind of hard. Which is okay, you know, Leo, Lion, let's do this. The mix should be a sign of high vitality in all areas of your life. And this is going to show off your true character moon. You being you is going to be your biggest flex this month, like your biggest. This will require keeping your ego in check and your heart full while doing this. You know that you have everything you need and that you are striving to have what you want too. This is your time to show your determination that your willpower is just as strong. Use your proud nature right now and refuse to give up and or admit defeat in any way. This will help you to succeed and get what you want, not just what you need this month and the rest of this coming year. This moon represents haying or harvesting to store for winter. This is exactly what you need to be doing to use up that energy and determination you have been building all year. Now let's go. Put it into action. Right now, it is okay to be a little competitive and even a little jealous, but it's highly important to keep those emotions in check at all times and never allowing one to grow too strong or overpowering. Just let them build enough to help you with your motivation to success. They can be very good tools and not negative, but you need to use them in the positive manner I'm speaking of. When seeing someone else with someone or something that you want, you need to redirect that growing jealousy and competition into hard work and reminding yourself that you are worthy and deserving of the good things that are coming your way for the rest of the year. You need to relish in your stability. Even though others think that that stability is boring, you need to know that this is your secret power, providing you the status and the comfort in which you reside in. Do not let others detour you from that peace in your life that you have found simply because they find it boring. Since you know you cannot be mediocre, bland, or in poverty, living your best unicorn thug life is high on your list of priorities, or should be. You need to tap into your creativity, which is also known. Oh, I'm sorry. You need to tap into your creativity, which is also going to be high level. As Leo is kicking in as well, it means that you can absolutely do what you were striving to do. Your confidence in exactly who you are, where you came from, and where you're going is to help shield your heart on your sleeve, because that helps you to be so easily hurt emotionally. Your flair for dramatic is on high with Leo coming into the groove. So keep putting yourself out there honestly with truth in who you are as your strongest superpower. Your strong mental state is important in your self-confidence, bringing you back around to that pride thing being a pitfall for you if you don't keep tabs on it from the jump. Be mindful of how easily you are swayed by kind words and flattery, leading to strokes on your ego, circling you back around to that pride. This is a time to take note of the takeoff of your career. Stay conscious of your image and appearance so that your professional persona is not muddled up in the private sector. Keep demonstrating your leadership and ability to handle your professional life with ease and confidence, keeping up with your well put together look in the professional world you work in. Now is the time to be more outspoken and use the charisma of this moon to ride you into a more dignified and friendly nature. You need to trust your judgment and listen to your own advice as others hang on this information from you. This should mean to you, this should mean that you know how valuable your information is. You know what you are doing now. Poise and get it done. On that battlefield called love, keep your orders clear and concise. Quit sacrificing to fit into your plans. Remember, not everything can be planned, and sometimes you miss a lot when you do not just feel the moment. Sometimes any partner you choose needs to know you handle love like business. This makes you curt and concise, but this is how you love. If you have a long-term love already, you will feel more in love and more compassionate to your lover, knowing that you are committed to your extreme. No one else could ever match this. Remember, you are great at keeping your word. This helps keep your relationship healthy and strong at all times. Stay true to your traditional and family values. This is a large strength in your love life. Finding your right partner and starting a family of just the both of you or more is often almost an obsession for you because you are loyal to a fault with passion for decades. You will feel amped up in your protection because your foundation is real. When you say you love someone, that is what you mean. Hard, no reserve. Now, all this has been transpiring this whole year to date. So this is it now, shifting into the new Leo time. This is going to help secure all that hard work. Your need for love and to be loved in return is going to be super strong. This is going to relate to everything, not just romance. That magnetism is going to radiate from you, drawing in all of your manifestations into your reality. Your generosity will only be topped by your willingness to share not just regular things, but essence itself. So go out there and keep doing exactly what you are to ensure the rest of this year will be continuing income flow of all your wants as your needs remain covered always. Appreciate your comfort. You worked hard for it. Be you in every weird way, and tune in next month for August full moon news. Give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back with you. All right, sorry about that. So I've covered my bases. I did this, and I think I'm just going to wrap it up for tonight. And maybe I'll come back on later tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. And I'm going to try Blog Talk again later this evening. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Tune in next week, hopefully here or Blog Talk or both. Hope to get some more listeners. Dare to be different, dare to be you, and dare to learn to love unconditionally. Be your very best. Thanks, everybody. Stay tuned.